All right. Good evening, and thanks everyone for coming out tonight. There has been a lot of questions about the proposed community center and new police department. I'd like to begin by starting off to say that if you'd like to contact us directly, like some of you did, please call 740-852-3243, or you can email me directly at pclosser@londonohio.gov. These methods are a much better way to communicate than through a social media comment section. I have read through the comments on social media, and I wanted to respond to some of the questions that have been posted. First is, what amenities have people asked for? I've served as mayor for 6 years and on city council before, and when I talk to people about what they'd like to see in London, the two things I hear the most are restaurants and a community center to give kids and adults more things to do. This is one of the reasons the city has created these plans and ideas. Ultimately, the decision to move forward with the project will be presented to the voters. What about a tax credit? People have mentioned a tax credit if they work outside the city. Currently, the plan is to not give a tax credit. If you live in London, spend most of your time here, use our parks and other amenities, and receive your utilities and use our infrastructure, residents should pay the full amount of London's income tax. If you work outside of London, police and fire are still protecting your house and belongings while you are not home. Why no indoor pool on the drawings? It was a big one. I agree it would be really nice to have a pool in the new community center facility. However, the cost to build, maintain, and staff it would be very high. Facilities and aquatic centers in nearby communities have been mentioned, but they charge their citizens a monthly fee on top of the tax, and we did not want to do this. We want our community center to be free so that people and every one of our citizens can enjoy it. What programs will be offered? We put a list out of possible programs that could come. The city will continue to run youth basketball, volleyball, and pickleball. We plan to offer more organized leagues and different activities. The multi-purpose rooms and gyms will be available to rent for private gatherings such as birthday parties. We are approached quite often about using the current buildings to offer activities like dance, sporting events, AAU basketball, travel, volleyball, martial arts, and many other classes. The community center will enable these classes and activities to take place. The list of programs that we created was just a starting point. We plan to work very hard to offer activities that our citizens need and want. Will it be free? We're looking forward to offering open gym times where the community can use it for free, where adults can come in and play pickup basketball games or other activities like indoor soccer, and kids could do the same. The walking track will be open to the community so those walking for exercise can do it no matter the weather. Now on to the infrastructure issues. As we all know, everyone on council, when we took over as mayor and council, we inherited a very aging infrastructure that had been neglected for many years, as was spoke about earlier, and it still is one of our top priorities and continues to be. In my first term, we spent approximately $2.5 million on road and storm sewer repairs, an additional $1.5 million on the reconstruction of Park Avenue. Our infrastructure will always need to be improved as time goes on and repaired, and we will continue to do this no matter if there's a new community center or not. Why not just use the current building? Some stated that there is no need for a new community center and that we should continue to use what we have. The current gym is very old and the maintenance of the building costs more and more every year. The number of kids participating in our programs grows every year and our space is becoming limited. The gym was occupied 6 days a week during youth basketball program that just ended. As our community and programs grow, more space will be needed. The current kindergarten and first grade classes at London Elementary School are the largest that they've ever seen. If we don't plan for the future, we will have to limit the number of children we serve in the future. What's going to happen to the school, arts building, and bus garage? We currently have 3 tenants on this premises. We have talked to all and will continue to help them plan for the future. We are excited to offer the London Visual Arts Guild a home in our new community center and they hope they will be an important addition to the programs that are offered. I strongly feel that the arts are an important role in our community and should be available just as sports are. Somebody asked about the traffic lights. It was stated that we should replace the traffic lights before beginning another big project. Well, we are replacing all the current traffic lights with LED lights, traffic flow sensors that'll be installed, and upgrading the crosswalks. This project was approved in 2021, and we hope to have it completed in 2022. What is the tax paying for? A portion of the tax of the 0.5% income tax increase will fund the City of London Division of Fire and EMS. And when we succeeded from the Joint Emergency Medical District in 2018, the property tax millage that London citizens were paying was dropped and was no longer collected from the taxpayer. We did not want to overcollect taxes for fire and EMS and knew we could operate for 3 years without additional funding. We knew that after the 3 years, we would better understand the operational needs and would then come to the voters to request the appropriate tax needed. The other portion will go to the demolition of the current buildings and construction of the new police department and community center. How much is it going to cost me? The proposed 0.5% income tax increase will cost the average London citizen $152.06 a year. That's $12.68 a month. We are a growing community and we strive to offer the amenities that everyone needs and wants. This is why we built the new playgrounds and upgraded Cowling Park, why we have improved the municipal pool and built a splash pad, while we are focusing on our improvements at Merrimack Park, and finally, the plans that are presented to you today. We want to meet the needs of all the citizens, from the children trying sports for the first time to adults that want a safe place just to walk. For 42 cents a day, I think this is a great deal. Personally, I want my son to be able to have a place to play sports, paint a picture, take a class, and have a safe space to hang out with their friends. With that being said, I'm moving on to the double MOLO fun fact, which is the number 8,800 and the number 35. 8,800 is a total amount of pounds of goods that the citizens of London donated to the Mayors for Mayfield event. 35 is the number of pairs of shoes that London City Schools Raider Rack was able to purchase with a donation from Shoe Sensation that was made possible by the Mayor's Day sale. I want to thank everyone that donated and participated in both events. This is a great community that comes together when things need to get done, and I cannot thank you all enough for all your generous donations and time. Thank you all for your time.